It was only a matter of time before the Denver Nuggets made some kind of major move this offseason. And after officially missing out on Peyton Watson following a sign-and-trade deal that sent Watson to the Cleveland Cavaliers, while Denver received Julian Reese and 2 draft picks in return, the pressure was on for the Nuggets to respond. That major move has now reportedly come to fruition, with the Nuggets signing 6-time All-Star DeMar DeRozan to a 1-year, $3.9 million contract, according to a report from ESPN's Shams Charania. DeRozan last played for the Sacramento Kings from 2024-26 and has played for 4 teams total in his career prior to joining the Nuggets. Last season with the Kings, DeRozan averaged 18.4 points, 2.9 rebounds, 4.1 assists, and 1.0 steal in 31.21 minutes per game, while appearing in 77 games. Those numbers represented a decline from some of DeRozan's previous averages, and his 18.4 points per game was his lowest scoring average since his 4th season in the NBA in 2012-13. However, despite DeRozan's age and the fact that he is entering his 18th NBA season, he has continued to demonstrate that he can provide dependable offensive production. That could make this an interesting fit in Denver. Playing alongside a playmaker and offensive focal point like Nikola Jokic could give DeRozan opportunities to operate in a different offensive role, potentially allowing him to focus more on creating his own offense, attacking mismatches, and contributing as another experienced scoring option. Of course, exactly how his production translates to Denver remains to be seen, but the opportunity to play alongside Jokic gives the veteran forward an intriguing situation. The Nuggets needed to make a meaningful move this offseason after making primarily smaller, supplemental additions ahead of a season that could play an important role in determining Jokic's future in Denver, particularly after he delayed contract extension talks yet again. While signing DeRozan is not necessarily the biggest splash Denver could have made, it does give the roster another proven veteran and adds a different dimension to their offense. Beyond his experience and offensive versatility, DeRozan's availability over the last few seasons is another positive for Denver. That could be especially important after a 2025-26 season in which nearly all of their starters dealt with injuries and missed significant time. Having another experienced player who has demonstrated an ability to handle a substantial role could provide Denver with additional depth as the season progresses. DeRozan can play either forward position or shooting guard, and with Aaron Gordon's injury history, there could be situations where DeRozan sees time at the 4 if Gordon misses significant time next season. That flexibility gives head coach David Adelman another option when managing the rotation and dealing with different matchups throughout the season. At the same time, DeRozan's arrival could create some interesting roster decisions. For Christian Braun and Cameron Johnson, Denver's resident shooting guard and small forward respectively, there may be increased competition for starting opportunities with DeRozan now on the roster. That competition does not necessarily mean either player will lose his role, but it does give Adelman another experienced option to consider when building his rotations. Ultimately, those decisions will be determined by head coach David Adelman once training camp begins and the coaching staff gets a better look at how the pieces fit together. For now, though, Denver has added another established offensive player in DeMar DeRozan, giving the Nuggets additional experience, scoring ability, and positional flexibility heading into the upcoming season. And while the deal is only for 1 season, the move could still have significance for a Denver team looking to maximize its current window around Nikola Jokic. DeRozan does not have to completely transform the roster to make an impact. If he can provide efficient scoring, veteran leadership, and reliable minutes while fitting alongside Jokic and the rest of Denver's core, the signing could prove to be a useful addition as the Nuggets look to strengthen their position in the Western Conference.